guys. Well, how have y'all liked it so far? I mean, y'all been quite a few times now.
We love Chicago.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
get to stay like pretty much in the middle of it every time, so that's
Nice.
so good.
We stay at Hard Rock a lot.
Oh, nice. That's a really nice place.
Nice location too. There's a Dunkin' Donuts right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's a Subway right around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Needs
Do
are met.
y'all feel like comfortable like walking out by yourselves, or do y'all have to have like a manager, security stuff?
We did today. We went to some mall somewhere in Michigan.
The water tower?
It was like Nordstrom. We didn't
Oh,
get that
okay,
far.
yeah.
We were like, there's sunglasses inside Nordstrom?
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
But we only got stopped twice. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes it all depends. Like, you know, we'll literally just walk out of the hotel and there'll be like 40 people that are small us, and then sometimes we'll walk around for a half hour and there'll be 2 people. So it all depends.
That's a blessing that you're able to do that, because I know that's one of the things people like want is to still be able to, go out, but
Yeah.
not be like, mobbed and everything. So
Yeah.
Right, no, it's true.
But it's fun too, like in LA, because a lot of people there are famous, so to speak. Like we were at a smoothie place and Omarion was in front of me. And I was like, excuse me. I was like, I'm a singer and I love you. And he had no idea who we were.
That's one of my questions I wanted to ask. Like, now that you all have had the chance to meet like a lot of, celebrities and stuff, who are the ones that you've met that you get super thrilled about?
Randy, it's so awesome that you asked that because I had a life-changing moment actually only a couple days ago. We were in LA doing a show for Muscular Dystrophy Association. They do a telethon every year. And we were performing, and on the bill was Karmin, One Republic, Hot Shell Ray, All American Rejects, and Brandy.
Oh, nice.
And you could introduce me to anybody in the world. Like we met Kanye, who's one of our biggest influences.
We've met Steven Spielberg.
Steven Tyler. I mean, we've met some amazing people, but there's nobody that was more influential than Brandy to me. Growing up in Nebraska, I mean, I bought all of her albums, and I literally sit there and just try to sing like her.
Well, you've done a great job.
Thank you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But I was a mess. I was literally like, to me, there's nobody that sings better than that woman. And I just started bawling. I went up to her. I didn't want to say hi. I was too nervous, and I finally said, "You inspired me to start singing," and tried to walk away. And then she knew who I was, and I think that's where I kind of lost it.
She's like, hey, was that Karmin? She's like, Karmin. She's like, you're so dope. And then he was like,
That is
It
such a
was
blessing.
crazy.
So, have you met people whose covers you've done, that you all have done? And how have they reacted so far?
Really good.
They were really to our faces.
We're like, do you really?
They dressed in like fucking punks.
Yeah. No, like we met Nicki Minaj, and she told us that we were epic, and she loved what we were doing, and ended up tweeting our video.
Yeah. And we've run into Chris a bunch of times. Actually, we were rehearsing for SNL, and he was working next to us. They were getting ready for the Grammys. Because ours was in that Grammys. So, and we run into him all over the place, and we talked to Busta a few times.
Talked to Busta a few
nice.
times, because I had to be like, dude, you're the master, and I'm sorry for ruining your song or whatever. And he was really cool, and he actually, the next song he put out said, "Let me see you do this on YouTube," before he went into like this crazy rap. It was really cool.
Nice.
Kind of a shout out for being
I
so
swear I've been trying to rap it since I heard you all doing it. I don't get past Chris Brown's part. It just gets too fast after that. And I think that's so amazing that you all can do that. And I love your chemistry. Tell me, how do you all separate Amy and Nick from Karmin?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
That is a good question. It's I feel like we don't do it a lot these days. Everything is like, Karmin is literally like our child. It keeps us up at night. We're always worrying about it. We're like, you know what I mean?
We're trying to get it through college.
Yeah, we're trying to save money for its college education.
Yeah. But we find ways to balance. And, if we have a day off, days off now are like on planes basically. So we find ways to like sit by each other and watch movies and just not think about it.
Watching movies is a good way to kind of like erase your reality from it and kind of like do some stuff. But things are going well, so at the same time, it's exciting.
Yeah.
But after being really excited for like 6 months, you get really tired. So it's important if we're figuring out you have to have a little yin and yang, get over the balance.
Yeah, I think that's so important because I think you're all around each other like every day, so you're working together. So I'm trying to find that time to just say we're gonna just relax and enjoy life today. You know, I think that's definitely what other than watching movies, like what do you all do in those times? Like when you get those days, I mean, do you have any days off where you're not traveling or that you're, just able to sit back and relax and go have a date night or something?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll try to go out and eat once in a while. Try to act like normal people.
Yeah.
And just try to see some. We live in LA now, so we try to just like be outside as much as we can. And we've only been to the beach like once.
That's really sad.
Oh.
Yeah. We have like a little used Prius that we bomb around town.
Nice.
It feels so cool, except for the radio's broken now. So.
Yeah, but it's great gas money.
These days, sometimes with gas prices, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
What advice have other artists given you all so far that you've come across?
Some really great advice. I actually talked to Stokely from Mint Condition.
I love him.
I'm obsessed. Like we saw him actually in Minneapolis at the last Macy's show that we did. And he came to the after party. I was like, what are you doing here? Like he just came because he knew our bass player and he gave me really good advice. He said a bunch of things, but it was like exactly spot on of what we were going through. So it was like, get sleep, enjoy the ride, don't take the lows too seriously and don't take the highs too seriously.
We got a lot of good things.
Stay humble.
Yep, stay real. The Questlove is kind of like our mentor about it too. There's a lot of things I know, right? There's a lot of things that he said too. Just kind of like just put it in perspective. Don't always try to think about the music first and everything. There's just one guy who's from a video shoot, one of the guys that kind of does a lot of the directing for us. And he said, just don't forget to chill.
Yeah.
So you look at all like the major or most influential artists in the world, people that were able to do it their entire lives. Because most people can burn out after a while. It's like those are the guys that knew how to chill. Picasso, he was still painting his entire life, he knew how to chill. Like these guys, you have to be able to do that. So I think that's a great thing too.
And then randomly, we interviewed a guy named Perry, who started Jane's Addiction.
Very fair.
Yeah, and we interviewed him because we're part of this Rolling Stone contest, and so we were asking him questions, and he said the best advice he ever got was from a guy called Les Paul, who basically invented the electric guitar, and he said, I dare you. That's all he said.
And then he evaporated.
And he teleported to Hawaii. But that's really important too. While you want to stay cool, you also want to keep pushing the boundaries and don't be, being fearless is really important.
Yeah. How do you all support each other in those times where you feel like, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like going anymore, it's overwhelming, what advice do you give each other?
Oh, I think the big advice to that is just like, hey man, just take a step back with perspective because we're doing a lot of crazy shit right now. We're the second artist, we're the first group because Justin Bieber was the first one, he's a solo artist. And we're the first group to ever break from YouTube, to have a market on YouTube and have a platinum selling single.
Oh wow!
Within a year, I think Justin Bieber did that.
So that we got to take a step back and we're have a Gap campaign coming out. And the second single, Hello, just came out 2 weeks ago. It was the most added to pop radio last week in the country. So everything is Broken Heart is number 5 in the UK. It's going well. So you gotta be like, man, your hard work is not for nothing. It does pay off.
I love the song too. I've been singing it all day.
Nice. Thank you.
I was listening to the interview and I read the transcript from the last one, and I was reading about how you all, connected and the whole thing about you all not calling each other the next day, and then I saw how it, with the song, how it played out. And Claude Kelly is really amazing as a songwriter.
Exactly.
Yeah, what was it like to work with him and to just be able to take your story and then make it into a number 5 song?
Yeah. That's pretty much it, man. I mean, like you said, Claude's awesome. He's tried and tested, and he has hits everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it really shocked me actually because he went to Berkeley just like we did, graduated a few years before us, but he and I really hit it off, like best friend swag.
No, they just.
He loves Brandy too.
I had literally minutes and minutes, 10, 15 minutes of them just riffing Brandy songs
together, exactly,
for
all of
literally
our
minutes at a time.
Oh,
we just sit there and sing with each other and sing all the parts together and just laugh for
It's hilarious.
we text each other inappropriate things all day. Best friends forever.
That's amazing.
He's a really cool guy, and so I think that was really important because he does write with a lot of people, but I think with us there was something special too.
Yeah, I think that's a blessing. So overall, you know, what are some of the highlights you would say of your career that thus far? And you have done so much. You know, we were just talking about them on the way here. Like, I remember last year looking at your video. I mean, it was around last summer it came out, you know,
Yeah.
and then now you're here, you know, and you've done Lollapalooza, you've done SNL, Ellen, Good Morning America. Like, I mean, what do you consider like your highlights so far?
There's a few of them that come to mind right offhand. SNL, absolutely. That was our first like live debut with the band. It was like, so the pressure was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was amazing. We actually met Spielberg that night too.
Whitney died that night, which was really rough.
That night was just like a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
But having a 2-hour sit down with Kanye,
Yeah.
him and Jay were upstairs recording Watch the Throne, and he came down and just, because we wanted to, you know, and we were talking about whatever, but he just came down and talked to us for 2 hours, and we talked about creative stuff and how to write songs, and yeah, it was nuts.
That was crazy.
Another one was playing the iHeartRadio Music Festival last year.
That was for a lot of people. I think it streamed to like 12 million or something, which is even more than some TV shows.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You know, that we were like opening for God. It was weird.
Yeah.
And then of course Ellen's been amazing. We were legitimately big fans of the show too.
Yeah.
When we went on.
For me, meeting Brandy was like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
because we have started to have fans come up to us now and like cry, and I was like really uncomfortable with it at first because didn't really understand why they would feel that way, and now I know.
Yeah.
Like the most special feeling you can have.
That's a blessing.
Meeting somebody that impacts you that much, it was like, couldn't even take it. It was better than a good movie.
Well, we can relate because I told her all day I've been super excited about meeting you. Like, I swear, I swear I've never bought a CD on iTunes since I bought your covers, and that's all I listen to. Like anybody else's, your versions of the songs are how I know it. Like when I hear them, like I'm in the restaurant, I'm like, oh, that's Karmin's song, you know? But it's really,
That's amazing.
so yeah,
Thank you.
so
That's dope.
we're so grateful.
Everywhere you turn, everywhere you look, boy, you're amazing. Just the way you are. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're